What are you doing? I'm writing a letter. I have been writing a letter. Oh, which one is correct? Hey, hold on. I'm Rajeshwara. Once again, I'm welcoming you in my YouTube channel, that is RG Target English. Well, today in this video, I'm going to discuss present perfect continuous and the difference between present perfect continuous and present continuous. As I started the video with two sentences, I am writing a letter and I have been writing a letter. You know what happens most of the time, they sound very much similar, and while using them, especially at the time of speaking, we get confused. Should I use I have been writing or I am writing? Which one would be correct? And what are those situations where we should use present perfect continuous and present continuous? Okay. So let us begin with the topic, that is present perfect continuous. As I have written on the top, you see here the structure. As I have already told you about the structure, that is very important, and if the structure is clear, there is a chance you will commit no mistake. So the structure you see here: subject, have, has, been, we, verb plus ing, object, for or since plus time. So this is the structure. Now, when I say subject here, what are those pronouns that you can take as a subject? Here, you can take I, you, we, they, and any plural in case you are using have. So what I mean to say is, with these pronouns, you can use have. Alright? Now, whereas has is concerned, for using has, you can take he, she, it, any name, or any singular. This I have already mentioned in my previous video, that was on present perfect tense, where to use have and where to use has. But once again, this is one revival. So you can remember that in these conditions, you can use these pronouns for has and these pronouns for this have. Now let us see the first sentence. Following the structure, as a subject, I have taken here I. With I, we can use have. So I have been learning English. I have been learning English for 3 months. Okay. Now, when you say I have been learning English for 3 months, that means the work started sometime in the past and still it is going on. It is continuing. Alright. So at the beginning, when I asked, what are you doing? Suppose you have been doing that work for a long time. I mean, you started in the past and still you are continuing. So you can say, I have been doing this work, or I have been writing this letter for half an hour maybe. But just at the moment somebody enters and say, hey, what are you doing? So you can say, I am writing a letter, that very moment. So I'll further explain you the differences between these two sentences. But let us consider its negative part. So this is the positive sentence. I have already discussed in my previous videos about positive, negative, interrogative, negative interrogative, WH and all. So let us see the clarification on that. So this is negative. I haven't been learning English for 3 months. This is negative. Have I been learning English for 3 months? This is question. Haven't I been learning English for 3 months? This is negative question. What have I been learning for 3 months? That is WH question, as I mentioned here. You can see that. Now, you see here for and since. Okay, most of the time we get confused where to use for and where to use since. So here is the explanation on that. Since is used to denote point of the time. Okay. Here I want to tell you one thing. Point of the time means like this. Since Monday, since 8 o'clock. That means when there is exact timing, we use since. That is called the point of the time. You remember one thing, most of the time children get confused when they see the number. Like the next one you see 3 hours, 6 months. So what they think? It's a number, exact number. So we should use since. No, that number is denoting only the period of the time, not the point of the time. And for that we use for. So you see, for denotes period of the time. Example, for 3 months, for 6 months. Okay, like this. So I hope it is clear. Now the difference. PC, present continuous, and present perfect continuous. PC, that means present continuous, is applicable for the action which is going on right now at that point of time. Like suppose at right now I am teaching English. This is present continuous. I am teaching English. You are watching this video. This is present continuous. You are doing this work at this very moment. You are performing this action. So you are using present continuous. Alright. Now, what is PPC? That is present perfect continuous. It is the combination of past and present both. I mean, the action started sometime back in the past and still it is going on. For that kind of situation, that kind of activities, you will use present perfect continuous. In the usage I have mentioned here, you see, action began in the past and is still continuing. Okay, this is the first use of it. Second use, you can say, like when the work is started, all right, and finished also, right, that time also present perfect continuous can be used. I'll give you one situation. You see a person, he is quite wet. Okay, so you ask, hey, what happened? Why are you wet? Why are you wet? So the person may answer, actually I have been walking in the rain. I have been walking in the rain. That's why I am wet. Now, here you have to understand why he is saying that, because sometime in the past he was doing that work, but now he has stopped it. But by seeing the result, you are asking, so he answered in that way. I have been walking in the rain. That's why I'm wet. Okay, so this is all about present perfect continuous. I hope this is clear to you. Even if you have any doubt, then please you can ask me through my WhatsApp number, which is there in the description. You can mail me also. And here I want to tell you that present tense, which I had started some time back, which you can see in my previous videos, that is now over. All right. If you have still any doubt, as I said, you can ask me. You can take my help through my WhatsApp number also. In my next videos, I'm going to discuss about past tense. In that, I'm going to discuss all the present, past simple, past continuous, past perfect continuous, and all, including their usage. Okay. My Hindi version is also available for this. You can watch it in my next video. So, thank you.